I am 16 years old and I actually started driver's ed about 6 months ago, and I get really nervous on the road, but I definitely pull through it. My test comes up in a week, so we'll see how that goes. Lots of practice within this week is definitely going to be happening.
It'll go great.
It'll go great.
You're better than you think. More to the left. I have to not show my emotions.
And when helping me to drive, please do not show your emotions, because then I get stressed out.
She's
and it's like,
so good, but still, you know, it's kind of like, I'd be going slower than this. But the first time Savannah ever was behind the wheel was with me. I took her to a church parking lot.
To a church parking lot.
Totally.
And she just pretended to like slam on her like imaginary brake. She's like, and I was like, Jillian, I'm not even going that.
She's just learning. It's a good exercise for our relationship, and it shows
trust.
Definite trust. And Savannah's usually calmer with me that I can.
Then like my mother or like my other sister or my brother is just too stressful, and like they get really scared. Really scared.
See, so you should just be happy with my
I'm happy with her pretend brake.
You like carrots, don't you? Would you prefer broccoli?
No. Me and Jillian do a lot of stuff together. I mean, anywhere from just like sitting down doing homework to like going to the aquarium or going on like a road trip or something like that. Pretty much anything we do, it always turns out being fun.
In the early days, it would be more me trying to think of topics to talk about. So, yeah, and especially in the beginning, it would be, you know, a few word answers. She asked a lot of questions though. Savannah was really interested in me and in my life. So there would even be some days where I'm like, I'm talking a lot this time, but that ended up being the way I was gaining her trust, is her knowing more about me. And I think that's what eventually really strengthened our bond, is her seeing my complete transparency and completely open between us.
In the beginning, I didn't really talk about my feelings that much. If I was feeling a certain way, I wouldn't really say anything. But now that we're more connected and we know each other, like as a person, like inside and out pretty much, I'll tell her how I feel. And same with her, she'll do the exact same thing. My family doesn't cook that much, so having Jillian in my life to like show me a couple recipes here and there, you know, is really helpful. And it's actually super fun for me. I love cooking.
Savannah really likes to kind of just do everyday family stuff and see different ways that people can be living. So we cook a lot to just have fresh food and be around the house together. I remember there was a newsletter that went out, and in one of the columns it was one of the oldest matches ever, and I think it was like an 80-year-old woman and like a 65-year-old woman.
That's so crazy looking back at that.
Yeah, and Savannah said, I think that should be us. We're gonna be together that long or something.
Oh, that makes me want to cry. That's so cool. No, I think she's already made such an impact in my life. She's always gonna be there, and I'm always gonna be there for her as well, you know?
Yeah.
She's always there for me when I need something. Like, even if I haven't talked to her for like 2 weeks, I just call her up and she's like, yeah, come over, you know? And so we've always had this bond of just us being together, and it's really just having someone in my heart that I know is always there, and that really helps me.
There was one day we were getting manicures together.
Oh my gosh.
And the person doing the manicures asked, you know, how we knew each other, and Savannah said we were sisters. She said, oh, I can see the resemblance.
and we were like, yeah. We just looked over at each other like from the nails.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
It was pretty funny.
It was a good feeling though.
Yeah, Savannah was beaming that it's obvious in a different way, but it's still obvious.
Because like the way we communicate with each other and like the way we just seem together, not even just the way we look, it's just who we are together as a person. It just really connects as sisters. And that was a process, like a time process. Like it didn't just happen right away. It was kind of just me getting to know her and her getting to know me.